Transport proteins are carrier proteins which move molecules from one place to another around the body. Transport proteins often have a globular structure. They have polar side groups on the outside, increasing their solubility in water. They have nonpolar side groups on the inside to keep water from getting in. The two main types of transport proteins are carriers and channels.
Carrier proteins facilitate an active transport. Each carrier protein bonds with a specific molecule that needs to be transported. The protein is able to carry the substrate because of its molecular structure. Because of its polarity, it keeps the molecules inside safe.
Membrane transport proteins function as channels to catalyze the flow of ions and molecules across cell membranes. Transport proteins have many alpha helixes that create a cylindrical, flexible structure. The flexibility makes it easy for the channels to allow molecules to pass through. The helices can shift in a way that creates a pore in the cell membrane.
Sickle cell anemia is caused when there are not enough healthy red blood cells to carry oxygen throughout the body. Red blood cells are usually flexible and round. In sickle cell anemia, red blood cells become rigid and sticky and are shaped like crescent moons. This leads them to get stuck in the small blood vessels, which can slow or block blood flow and oxygen. Sickle cell anemia is caused by a mutation in the gene that tells the body to make hemoglobin.
Examples of transport proteins are hemoglobin and myoglobin. Hemoglobin carries oxygen from the lungs to the tissue, and myoglobin takes oxygen from the hemoglobin in the blood and stores and carries it until needed by the muscle cell. Hemoglobin protein structure consists of 4 polypeptide subunits, which are held together by ionic bonds, hydrogen bonds, hydrophobic interactions, and they have 4 heme pigments. Heme groups contain positively charged iron, which are molecules that bind to oxygen molecules and transport them to various areas of the body.